So, good morning, everyone. Good evening, and good afternoon to viewers from all walks of life. This is Denzomus, and you're welcome to the channel of truth, enlightenment, freedom, and the channel of breaking empaths free. If you are new on this channel, I talk about narcissism and narcissistic abuse. I talk about spirituality, and I talk about personal and self-growth. And if any of that resonates with you, invite you guys to join us. Give us a like, share the video with friends, and you may subscribe if you haven't already. And for those that have always been with us, you are welcome back, and I thank you for your love and support. So today we are going to do it a little bit different. I'm going to step away from the screen, and I'm going to introduce to you an empath who has decided to come out and share her story with us. I'm talking about the story of narcissistic abuse. So she will describe to us her experience, and like I've always told you guys, you can always come, guys. The platform is there. We got the Empath Speaker Project. You guys can always come out. You share your story with us. You can send it in audio format. I would really prefer to send the audio format because I can easily attach it to my videos, and I can usually publish this story and air it on this platform on our project called Empath Speak Out Project. So I'm empowering you guys, empaths out there. Don't sit on your stories. You have got to start taking back your power. So you have to take your power back, and speaking out is one of the ways you can actually start and initiate that process of taking your power back, because in one way or the other, the healing starts to happen, you know what I mean? And you get empowered in some kind of a way. So without further ado, I'll let you guys listen in, and I would request you guys to attentively listen to each and every single word of this empath, particularly who has also endured long periods of abuse. Let's listen in, and you guys can always leave us a comment. Let us know what you think. Share, like, and subscribe. And you can always leave us a comment in the video, in the comment section below. And of course, before we go in, I'll always encourage you guys, if you want to book a session with me, do not hesitate to book a session with me. You can always use my email, is down there. You can send me an email, and we're going to get in touch, and we see how we can take it from there. If anybody wants to donate or support to this channel, you can always use my Cashapp and PayPal. All those links, they are in the description below. You can use those links. Any support or donation is highly welcome, although not really expected. But again, I welcome you to this platform, and let's listen in to Betty.
Good afternoon, Denzo Moss from East Africa with love. My name is Betty Omanga, and I said I will do a voice message to you because I've been listening to your YouTube videos for a long time now, because see, I've been going through things, very heavy things, and you know, sometimes you go through heavy things and you don't know who you can speak to or you can turn to, but thank God for YouTube. So as I said, my name is Betty, and I wanted to share my story with you about narcissistic abuse and family dysfunction. Yes, unfortunately for me, I've had a double dose of both of them, because you see, I'm just I've left a narcissistic relationship behind, and I'm recovering from that. And also I have decided to cut ties with my family at the same time. So you know, it's really bad, but it's getting better, because I'm seeking the Lord about it, and your channel and other people's channel, because I've been watching and I've been listening. I've gained a lot of inspiration from all of you, and it's been wonderful. It's been a blessing, a big blessing for me. You have no idea. So then, why I'm making this voice message to you is that I've been in a dysfunction family for a long time, and because I wanted to cope with the situation, because I didn't know that there would be a way out, like I would leave them. It wasn't an option for me, because I am African, and I come from this tradition of you cannot leave your family behind, or it's a dishonor or a curse. And so I've been holding on to those traditions for a long time. And I wanted to cope with abuse, especially my parents. You see, my parents are elderly and my mother is sick, and I have been her primary caregiver. And so what those guys have done to me, may the good Lord forgive them. And you see, just as a coping mechanism, I developed a relationship with somebody I grew up with. I actually live now in the area, in the same area I grew up in, because I came back to take care of my parents. And we met and we struck up, and because we are old friends, we know each other from childhood. I decided to have a relationship with this person, and unfortunately, he was narcissistic. And what did in most for me is that the fact that he was having demonic spirits in him that have really affected and destabilized me, and I wasn't aware. And it just caught me by surprise. I was just shocked to realize that after being with him and having relations with him, I destabilized in the worst way. I went back. I didn't want to talk to people. I couldn't pray like I used to. I couldn't eat well. I couldn't function normally like I used to. And it was really a double dose for me. I had this problem, and then I had to go back to that dysfunction and taking care of my parents. I had enough. And what I want to share with you about the narcissistic relationship I had is that the first thing, this person, after love bombing, he kept insisting for us to have a baby, in a way, as a way to trap me in. And I was very, thank God, I was very sensible, and I told him, no, I don't need to have children. At the age of 40, you're already grown. Plus, I already have my daughter, so I didn't feel the need to have any more children, because my life is full with my parents and all. So I just told him no. I just brushed him off, and then he kept insisting on telling me stories about his ex-wife, in a way to triangulate us. And I kept putting him off and telling him, you know what, if you keep talking about your ex, you just might as well go back to her. But the worst thing is that the fact that I saw the demonic presence in him at the time we were intimate. And you don't expect it. It just came from nowhere. And he just, the dark eyes, I saw them. I saw the dark layering eyes, and that really shook me. I got shook completely, because you don't expect people to have a demonic spirits, and these spirits to just come out alive. And and I knew I was under spiritual attack, both in this relationship and in my family. And then so I decided to go complete no contact on my family and on this person. Was it easy for me? No. I really struggled with guilt at the beginning, because it's been a month now, and I'm doing this voice message. I'm looking for ways to get out of this city, get out of this town, and even this country if possible, because these things have really stagnated me. I've been taking care of my parents since 2009, and what I get in return is vile, just abuse of the highest kind. And I told God, I've had enough, and I'm leaving. As I'm talking to you now, they've been trying to call me back, or just come back. They are parents, that's who they are. But really, people don't see behind closed doors what happens behind closed doors, what somebody can say to you about you in front of you. Sometimes my parents, they go in front and talk about me like I'm a nobody. It's like they've really taken advantage of me and abused me in the process, and I have gotten no reward out of it. And so when I decided to go no contact, I made it permanent, because at 40 you only have a few years to go before you can achieve your dreams and visions. So I have decided to just I'm putting myself together, and at the right time, I will disappear. And it's not a plan that I'm telling them. It's just something I'm sharing with you because I know you are a safe space to share this with you. And so, Denzel, I really thank you for being upfront, for being so brave to tell your truth, because not many people are able to tell their truth. I didn't even know it was possible to tell my truth because I thought I would be going against the clan. But since I see you, and God has really blessed you to come up here and talk to us, I will do the same. I am actually doing the same. And I pray that maybe perhaps one day, we will share our stories in the same platform. I know God is opening doors for you. I know you'll be doing conferences. And if you ever are in East Africa, please let us know so that we come out in support of you as super empaths, because that is what we have been brought on earth to do, to heal, to inspire, to encourage, to exhort, to teach, to instruct, and I believe that is what God has made us for, because we cannot look like God, because God is truth, and we cannot look like God and not do what he did, because he came to save souls, and I'm sure you are doing the same. I mean, look at how you've inspired me, and I know at the opportune time I will also be an inspiration to many, because I'm not able to tell you everything in detail because it's just supposed to be a small voice message. But when I get the chance and at the opportune moment, for sure, Denzel, I will speak, and I will speak my truth, and I will let the whole world hear it, because it will save a soul at that opportune time. I do believe it. So may the good Lord bless you. And again, when you come to East Africa, holler at us so that we'll be able to come out in droves as super empaths to support you in each and every way. Thank you, and may God bless you. Amen.